always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the USC Trojans, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the USC Trojans offense will have the football first. Last season, the battle for the victory bell was a classic, and SC pulled out a tight one.
That's right, and Fight On has had a year of bragging rights and telling you...
There he goes! Past the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Mayava. Got a man, it's Strachan. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Tatum. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in.
Touchdown USC! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So UCLA's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You got to worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It's complete to the right. Guys, let's talk a little UCLA. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Got his man quickly. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. 3rd and goal for the offense. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he makes the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. They'll go to the ground, finding open areas. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. used the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down. Sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Gonna look downfield again. Firing to the right, complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It's complete on the right side.
That is such a good job by the defense on third down in their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, and he's able to just walk in, but the defense was prepared and they're ready for it. They make the tackle inbounds, now setting up fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes a man miss. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the lines.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Flips it out in the flat. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's caught. It's Matthews. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Tatum. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Tatum.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Unloads quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Reynolds. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Quick completion to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
It's another first down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's got him in the flat. The ball is out behind the line. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the previous line of scrimmage. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Flores. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll go with a direct snap. Spins away from the defender. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The inside handoff. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession,
possession. They are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Flores. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Intercepted to stop the threat. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Sowell. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And on second down for this offense. Gives it on the option. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Direct snap. Running into the open space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He's got the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Coming up, 4th down.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking for space. It's Wormley. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Sowell. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Sowell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Marshall. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He's got him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down the one a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Back in 1939, USC first stole victory bell. This time around, it was earned as the Trojans emerged victorious over their crosstown rivals. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.